Hey there. Hello, people. Happy Wednesday. It's Daryl here. I just got back from my bike ride and I did some critical thinking on my bike ride as usual. Got that blood pumping. You might have noticed something. Yes, today I wore a mask all around town on my 4 mile walk and then again on my 10 mile bike ride from one end of town into the next town next door and back. I'm just trying to be safe. Honestly, I got a few looks. Look, in all seriousness, I don't think it's a good idea to use this mask as a political statement, and yet I find myself kind of doing that. I'm just so frustrated today with Trump's statements, equating this whole thing to the flu and everything. So I decided to wear my mask today. I got to say, a few trucks came over the white line, some big 4x4s, and came incredibly close to me. I don't know if it was just a coincidence, but I think I'm going to wear this mask. I just want to be on the safe side. All right, on to serious news. Did some critical thinking, okay? I see that there's another theory out all over. I don't know if it's 4chan or 8chan or it's on Twitter. Supposedly, okay, here's the meat of it. Supposedly there's a video out of preparation before the debate where a mysterious, possibly deep state man, I could already tell this video ain't going to be monetized. This suspicious deep state man wearing cowboy boots. What the cowboy boots have to do with it, I don't know, but it's in all the articles. And he wipes down just Trump's podium, but not Biden's, with a suspicious rag. And so there's these theories out that it was a possible assassination attempt. By the deep state. As a matter of fact, I saw the actual words of one. They are 100% sure that's what this is. Okay, so they think they have the goods, man. This video, I don't know. Like I said, I know it's on Twitter. You might want to search Trump's podium rag man in cowboy boots. I'm not going to bother putting it on my community. I don't want that garbage on my community channel or my community page. All right, but then thinking a little deeper, which I don't think Trump supporters do. So on one hand, and this was just yesterday and today, this theory is out that it was supposedly an attempt to get him sick and do away with him. And Nancy Pelosi, that's another one. I don't often get to say that I was right, but yeah, this is the theory that Nancy Pelosi is trying to take out the pres and vice pres so she could become temporary president and do all her dark state bidding. But anyway, so I started thinking about this assassination attempt. All right. So on one hand, we've got this deep state guy carrying this soaked rag, right? And it infected the podium. And supposedly there's some kind of wire too. And supposedly Biden was wired. Or also there's wires. There's wires everywhere in Trumpworld. All right. But here's the tough part that I can't seem to fit together. But now Donald Trump is saying that this is nothing. And he's pretty much infected a couple dozen. He's infected almost his entire Joint Chiefs of Staff, I think, except for one person. 9 Joint Chiefs of Staff have now been infected by Donald Trump. All of his public speakers, Kelly McEnany, Kelly Conway, dozens of people have been infected, and Trump is obviously, it's business as usual, mask off, and he's pretty much infecting everybody, Secret Service agents. So let me try to figure this out. If the deep state was attempting to assassinate him with this rag, then what is Trump doing by infecting all of isn't he kind of assassinating the Joint Chiefs of Staff and all of his people? How can you claim on one hand that the libs and the Democrats or deep state are trying to assassinate him with this rag on one hand. But on the other hand, Trump himself is going around spreading it to everybody and anybody and claiming that it's a good thing, that he's, he's lucky he got it. And they're actually criticizing Biden for not being stupid and getting it. That somehow in Trumpworld, it's a minus that you're not an idiot and you've actually protected yourself and not gotten this virus. Yeah, I'm perplexed here. If any of you Trump supporters out there could help me out, how is it that this deep state cowboy boot man was it was an attempted assassination? But when Trump is spreading his god-awful germs everywhere and infecting the Joint Chiefs of Staff, so it's actually a danger. What he's done is actually a danger to the security of the United States. He's infected the Joint Chiefs of Staff, the Navy, the Army, the Air Force, the Marines, and the Coast Guard. They think the Coast Guard from right here in Connecticut, I forgot what he said, Admiral somebody or other, they think he spread it to, Trump gave it to him, and then he spread it to the other 4 Joint Chiefs. I think there's 1 Joint Chiefs. I think there's 10. And one of them now is the only one infected. He's probably infected too by now. So basically the entire White House, Marine Force, Air Force One, everybody and their brother is infected, probably bringing it home. I read something else too, that the White House is now the biggest concentration super spreader spot in the United States. The biggest concentration of like a super spreader spot out of the entire country. Yeah, so what does that, this is the president that's going to keep us safe for the next 4 years. And he's pretty much at ground zero for a pandemic of his own making. But anyway, I'd really love if somebody could explain to me that, how it could be an assassination attempt over here, but Trump gladly spreading his germs to everybody and anybody over here is somehow a sign of virility, masculinity. I'm not sure what it's called in Trump world. All right, you guys have a good Wednesday. I'll be back later.